As always, so excited to be with you. Hey, the other day, Adrian and I went out to dinner at a place I usually don't go, but the Texas Roadhouse Grill. And I have to say, I'm not a fan of their steaks, and some of you are going to be like, oh my gosh, Tom, I can't believe. Anyway, what I am a fan are of their margaritas. I like their margaritas. And so I went there to have margaritas and had a burger, which was fantastic, and a couple of cheese things, and a cup of chili. Man, their chili is good. I hope it's not canned, but it's really good. But ran into an old friend who's also a listener, and I didn't even know she listened. But Mary, shout out to you if you're listening to this podcast. Thanks for being a listener. She's going to get a bumper sticker because, Mary, remember, you said you're going to write me a review. And it's never too late. Mary's like, I'm always too late. No, reviews matter whenever they happen. So it doesn't matter. But hey, I'm so excited for this podcast today. The intro. I am just going to say you need this episode if you know it or not. This episode I'm calling Healing Balm. And sometimes, like, I realized the other day, Adrian's listening to an episode and I referenced, like, the episode Prison State, but I called it Free Man because that was my original title. But I decided to change it at the last minute to Prison State, which I think is a better name. But sometimes the name doesn't always come through. So if you're like, what? I am so sorry, but that's just the way it is here. This podcast is all about a practice that I have started. I have started speaking affirmations to myself that are positive words, maybe in areas that I struggle with in belief around myself or belief around circumstances in my life. And I'm going to give you an app, and it's a free app, or you can pay for a lifetime subscription for $30. And if you're serious about this, I recommend the $30 subscription because this is a simple tool that will change your life. And what this app does, and it provides you affirmations that you can record yourself, or you can enter affirmations that you want to record for you. And so you can look at the recommended list, and that's what I did. And they have a bunch of different categories like self-love, prosperity, a whole bunch of different things. And basically you hit the record button and you read the words. Okay, it helps if you read them with meaning, like I love myself. No, I love myself. I am awesome. Tombo, you are awesome and amazing. Get the difference? Yeah, it's a no-brainer, right? So if you're going to do this app and you're going to spend the time, even on the free version, do it with some meaning. But what you do is you record these, and this is what I do. On my way to work and my way home from work, I listen to these. These are a powerful, I can't say how powerful they are. Reset and bringer of peace. And you are reaffirming the things that maybe you're not 100% in belief about yourself, but you know they're good and right and true. And when you hear your own voice say these things, it changes. I think this is better than any medicine, any modality, any treatment, anything. If you do this consistently, and like if you're like me and you often have a drive to work, great time. Or before you're going to sit down and have quiet time and maybe do some way back method stuff or some other methods we've talked about, interacting with that divine field, if you choose to do that, this is a great entry point where you spend 10 minutes just listening to yourself saying things. And so this episode, I am going to read you affirmations that I generated out of my podcast. So it comes out of my content of my podcast. I'm probably going to freestyle a little bit after we're done with that, just some ones that I feel like are going to be appropriate for this episode, and ones that I have just written because I just think they're great. And so they are for me. And so these are ones that I've recorded. I probably have right now close to 200. You're like, 200, Tom? I'm hoping to have like 500. And not that I'm going for a number, because I'll probably delete some after I feel like, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Yeah, this is now laid in stone in my foundation, and I feel good about this, and I maybe don't have to listen to it, and there are other ones that are more important that I'm still working on. I still don't have the belief around, but I want them incorporated. This is building something substantial, and if you don't think this is important, I'm not sure this is a podcast for you. This is about transforming. This is about living your best reality now. And this is such a simple, powerful, cheap tool. You probably, if you go get coffee with a friend and a pastry, you're going to spend $30. And if you spend $30 on this, dang, you just did yourself like a good one, a really good one. And I'll see if I can put a link to this app on my link tree. And so you can just find it as you're listening to the podcast. You can go to Linktree, find this app and download it. And I get nothing. I've tried to get some affiliate sponsors like from Knickknacks, and nobody responds to me. Products I love. It's going to happen, but right now they don't. And I still believe in the products, and they're great products. So companies got to do what they got to do. But like, I believe in this app. So Tom's going to put his readers on. You can laugh a little bit. I got my old man readers. So this is also a video that's going to be on YouTube. And so I'm going to read these to you. These are for you. Here we go. You are becoming more authentic every day. You do not need to betray yourself to be accepted. Your life has meaning and purpose. These are for me, so I'm having to transpose a little bit. You are worthy of love exactly where you are. You can change and still honor who you have been. You are learning to trust yourself again. Your mind is soil, and you choose what grows there. You release the need to perform for approval. You are allowed to rest. You are becoming whole. You choose growth over comfort. You forgive yourself for surviving the best way you knew how. You do not have to stay tethered to old realities. Your attention shapes your experience. You can create a better reality starting now. Yes, you can. You are not trapped by your past. The Wayback Method, right. Awareness is transforming your life. You're awake and ready to heal. You choose peace over poison. You release bitterness from your spirit. You are worthy of radical forgiveness. You honor your conscience. Your voice matters. You no longer abandon yourself to fit in. You can pause before reacting. That temper can fade away. You are learning emotional freedom. You choose authenticity over appearance. You trust the process of becoming. Awesome, that is. You're awesome. You are healing layer by layer. You can begin again. You do not need to fear your emotions. You are safe to be honest. Your story has purpose. You choose life-giving thoughts. You release toxic narratives. You are stronger than fear. You choose gratitude today. You are not your worst moment. Your failures become wisdom. You choose alignment over approval. You can change direction at any moment. Your inner world matters so much. You deserve peace in your soul. You are becoming aware of what no longer serves you. So let it go. You are capable of deep healing. You release shame. Let it go. You choose compassion towards yourself. You are learning to observe instead of react. Your thoughts are powerful seeds. You choose to plant good seeds. You are not alone in this journey. You are allowed to grow slowly. You choose forgiveness today. Your value is not determined by public opinion. You release the fear of rejection. You choose courage over conformity. You are becoming emotionally honest. Your soul deserves honesty. You can trust yourself to make better choices. You choose awareness over distraction. You can love others without losing yourself. You choose healing over hiding. You are courageous and can face the scary things. You are becoming more conscious every day. You choose thoughts that create life. Your heart is capable of renewal. You can interrupt and do unhealthy cycles. You are worthy of peace and rest. You no longer need to live in survival mode. Best reality now, yes, for you. You choose growth even when it's uncomfortable. You have no fear. You release offense and resentment. You can protect your peace without hardening your heart. You choose to become present at all times. Your awareness is expanding. You trust the quiet voice inside yourself. You choose intention over autopilot. Here's a big one. You are not broken. You are becoming more genuine and congruent. You choose connection over isolation. You can rewrite destructive inner narratives. That's powerful. Worth thinking about. You are capable of meaningful change. You choose to nourish your mind and spirit. You release what poisons your soul. You are learning to live in alignment. You can stop harmful patterns with one decision. You are becoming the person you were meant to be. You choose truth over illusion. Your life blesses others. You choose to live awake. You are powerful. You can choose differently today. You trust that healing is possible and happening. You are learning to love yourself honestly. You release fear-based thinking. You choose to cultivate good mind soil. You are worthy of healthy relationships. You choose authenticity even when it's difficult. Your presence matters in this world. You create beauty from pain. You choose the best reality now. So those are the ones that I had scripted. I have many more. And we're just going to freestyle for a little bit. Take these glasses off because it helps me read, but otherwise they're not great. And I hope so far some things like have made you uncomfortable hearing them about yourself. You are incredibly worthy. You are needed. You are a good friend. You are a good person. You release bitterness. You are not afraid to go to the scary places inside. You have help. You are so lucky. Things just fall into place for you. You do amazing creative tasks. This, I can't tell you, and I could go on because you, as part of the Yup, I Got You podcast community, are making a difference. And you know, even words right now that you need to say to yourself that feel uncomfortable. And the more uncomfortable they feel, the more you need to say them. I heard Chase Hughes, some of you are probably familiar with him. He's been over social media a lot, and he has said something that has impacted me profoundly. And I learned to do this a while ago, but his emphasis has just made it even more powerful in my life. You and me need to radically forgive ourselves. He says forgiveness, guilt, and shame are just of no purpose in the future. They hold us back. That stuff happens. You look at that stuff. I'm not saying ignore it. You look, and what I say, I made a mistake, but I'm changing, and I let go of it. It tethers you to a reality. You don't want to be a part of it. And so part of my daily practice is even not recording, but when I know things that I've done that I fall short, that I've maybe eaten stuff that I knew I shouldn't have, or drank too much alcohol, or watched like edgy content, and I just say, Tom, it wasn't the best choice. I forgive you. I release guilt and shame. If you hold on to those, you're only going to get so far. Look at them, assess them, learn from them, and then release them. And saying things like, Tombo, you're awesome. And I say this every day, Tombo, I love you. Tombo, your voice needs to be heard. Tombo, you're a good dad. Tombo, you're a good husband. I say to my body, thank you for serving me well today. You've expended your resources for me. It means a lot. I'm going to give you rest. One of the most powerful ones for me, and you'll laugh, but I have to give myself permission to rest. I have had a belief that I don't deserve rest. And so every day I listen to myself say, I deserve rest. And you know, I often come home, or if I have a day off, I tell Adrian, I was like, I'm just going to lay down, or I'm just going to sit down for a moment. My body appreciates that affirmation. I also tell my body that I'm going to treat it well. So you get it. You get what I'm talking about here. This is so powerful. This is probably one of the most powerful tools, and this app just makes it easier. You can do this on your own, and you can even go online and you can type in like circumstances you're dealing with and ask for affirmations to get you started, and then you can create your own. But this changes the structure of your belief system. This is an internal, inner world, amazing, incredible remodeling. This is, among the other things that I've shared, a powerful path to the best reality now, living a satisfying, meaningful life. So, as I'm wrapping up here, I just got to tell you, you are amazing. Thank you for listening. If you're listening to this podcast, you are part of a big change. Thank you for doing the hard work. And as always, I got you. I do. I got you. Yeah.